Welcome to session 3 or week 3. We're going to be looking at online learning this week. Just to give a brief introduction to this, because I know you've got a lot of reading to do and you've got a lot of work for your weekly presentations. Just wanted to talk just briefly about online learning. Online learning has really come about as an extension of distance learning back from the days of correspondence education, which was a necessity based on just geographic location and proximity to different universities and colleges and schools, and really has evolved from that to include technology, where we're now taking classes online, much like you're doing right now, or you're doing a hybrid format, or you're looking at flipped instruction. Maybe you're taking a class traditionally, but the lectures are online, or maybe you're using it for tutoring. Maybe you're going on YouTube to see how to, make a repair on your car. People all across the world are using technology, especially the internet, for learning, and that's going to cross a wide spectrum of purposes and platforms and everything like that. One of the nice things that there is about online learning is the flexibility. Students can literally take place in that learning around their own schedules. It can be very asynchronous. It can be very synchronous. Taking place at different times and different places, or same time and same place. You can still have online learning that utilizes video chats and those types of things, whether it be Google Hangout or Adobe Connect or what have you. And so, again, a wide variety of platforms and ways in which online learning is happening. One of the things that I want to just point out really quick, I'm a huge component of social constructivism, and I truly believe that we construct our knowledge based on our social interactions. So if you're looking at online learning, you are going to find yourself with a group of people that you're taking this class with, and that group of people represents a unique set of backgrounds, prior knowledges, understanding, ways of thinking, and so I believe that every time that happens, and you have those unique pieces, you're actually creating a very unique learning outcome for each one of the students. And so, that's really one of the interesting things about online learning, is that depending on who's in the class and how they project themselves online, if there's anonymity, there's all kinds of factors there. You're going to end up with different socially constructed outcomes for knowledge. Going beyond that, you look at gender, and studies have shown that when given the choice, a lot of women will use gender-neutral pseudonyms because they feel as though they get more respect, or men will tend to listen to them more without a feminine name. And you might agree or disagree with that. I've talked to a lot of women about that, and a lot of them can see that perspective, and a lot of them say, it doesn't matter. I would still use my female name, and it's just a matter of preference. But it takes into account that identity and projected identity and anonymity really plays into how you're going to interact online in a learning experience. And again, that's just going to create different types of learning outcomes. So really interested in that. I'd say the other piece that online learning really has going for it, besides flexibility and those types of things, the opportunity for reflection. If you're sitting in sitting in a face-to-face class rather, and you're having a discussion, there's only so much time for people to talk. And if you're like me, you may say something and later go, you know what, I don't really believe what I said, or I wish I would have thought of this, or I wish I would have said this, given the opportunity. And there's not as much time for immediate reflection when it comes to face-to-face discussions. Online discussions really give quite opposite. You have the ability to say what you want to say, type it, be very precise, edit it if you need to edit it. And really, when it comes to thinking about what other people say, you have the opportunity to read it, reread it, read it again, reflect on it, and really, I think, bring forth your best when it comes to participating in those discussions. So again, just my general thoughts, off the top of my head when it comes to online learning. There's going to be much more that comes out this week as you guys present your articles that you read. And again, it's just an opportunity for us to have this really great socially constructed learning environment that's going to take place, because the vast majority of the content and knowledge that's coming forth is from you guys. And so every year, there's a different set of outcomes that's possible, which I think is really exciting. And so looking forward to see what you're going to present about this week, and looking forward to the discussion that's going to take place. And so, yeah. Have a great week. If you need any clarification on the class and what's happening, or online learning, you want to ask any questions, email me, call me, text me. You can send me an email on Blackboard. You can post in the discussion board, whatever you need to do, and let's start a conversation. So have a great day, and we'll see you next week.